In normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Brahim Diaz is someone who had a very interesting football education, Peter. He spent time in his youth, both in Manchester and Madrid, and he's had a real elite upbringing. And it's easy to see why those schools of thought have had an influence on his game. He's very intelligent with his movement, he's hard to dispossess. He does have a tendency to maybe be overly ambitious at times, but I'm sure he'll sort that out.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Oh, a delicate chip through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. El Ainawi. Unahi played out towards the right wing. Dumfries. Somerville. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Dumfries. Somerville. Dumfries. Very nicely done. Played into the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That's a cute ball. Ake clears it away. Somerville. Brobe. He came in hard, very hard. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, nicely intercepted. Brobe. Somerville. He's found a way through. Oh, what a climb! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
He's onto it in a flash. Van de Ven. Gakpo. De Jong. Gakpo. Danger averted for now. That'll be a throw. And that is going out for a goal kick. Dumfries. Somerville. Somerville making good progress on the right-hand side. Oh, it's played into the... It's a mighty effort! Goal, the Netherlands! And it's the Netherlands who take the lead. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Gakpo demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He's beaten the last man, and the shot!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Gravenberg, oh, good spread. Mazraoui. Oh, he's in! He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Turns and goes back. Oh, it's come loose. Van Heck. The Netherlands have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
It's been a super start. They've made their intentions clear and they've backed them up.
Riyad. That's a lovely, neat pass. He's through here. Shoots! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Climbs up big! Really well taken goal. Morocco are back in business. Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Showing good feet. Now then, the ball's come loose. Hakimi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Brahim Diaz. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Brobbey providing an outlet on that flank. Brobbey. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Gakpo, Gravenberg, that's a nicely weighted pass. Aim forwards, and here's the chance to counter. Unahi. Calmly anticipates. Hakimi, that's a sharp pass. Van de Ven. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. De Jong. Played back in. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Lofted upfield. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. De Jong. Unahi. Moved on forwards. The pass has gone astray. Van Dijk. Somerville. De Jong. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Mazraoui. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. De Jong has overhit that horribly. Hakimi. Brahim Diaz. Played into space out wide. Brahim Diaz. And here's Brahim Diaz. Unahi. Muscular approach does pay off here. Somerville. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's played forward. And he cuts out the supply. Dumfries. Somerville. Brobbey. Brobbey! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Robbie is offering a wry smile there.
Brahim Diaz. And that's really well manoeuvred. Van de Ven. Gakpo. Gakpo with the cross. And he won't reach that. And it's played forward. Now that's well seen too. Van Heck. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Somerville. Dumfries, done delicately. Cleared without complication. Mazraoui. Up towards the front line. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Aim forwards. Dumfries. De Jong. Gakpo has found the net here, of course. Oh, such a clever touch. Up he goes! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Gakpo stood his ground strongly. Oh, super fine. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Van de Ven. Gakpo. De Jong. Oh, he's found support out wide. Gakpo. Gakpo with the cross. Oh, smashing header! Goal, the Netherlands! And again they hit the front. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
The Netherlands get themselves into the lead. Moved on forwards. Van Heck. And it's played forward. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that's really well manoeuvred. Van de Ven. Van de Ven. Aimed in towards the centre. Real chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Van Heck. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. He's having a shot! Fair effort, he reacted well.
Morocco, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Ake. Dumfries. The Netherlands looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Gakpo. Gakpo with the cross. And that's been repelled. Dumfries. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Gakpo. Yep, it's a corner. De Jong plays it short. Ake. That is a brilliant interception. Diop, aim forwards. Gravenberg. Van de Ven. Gakpo. That is lovely. Plenty waiting in the middle. Delivered across. Cleared away. They get a throw in. Dumfries. That's really well manoeuvred. De Jong. Van de Ven. And here's Gakpo. Gakpo, and that's aimed into the middle. No, that's too long. Moved on forwards. Ake. Aim forwards. Van de Ven. Gakpo. Oh, nice touch. Has crossed into the middle. Gravenberg. Gakpo. And it's been played through. Somerville. Unahi. Riyad. Quality ball. Oh, can he get onto this? De Jong. And we hit half-time, are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
The Netherlands head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Now can he find a finish? Brahim Diaz shapes to shoot! And he nearly went all the way.
Brahim Diaz certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
That has been knocked clear. And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's played forward. And that is as far as they're going to go. He's going to be disappointed with that. Dumfries. Gravenberg. Van Heck. Gravenberg. What a throw in. Ball driven towards the far post. Succumbs to the pressure. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Knocks it out wide. Oh, sweet feet. Brahim Diaz. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Can he finish? They've done it! Morocco are back in business. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Lovely bit of skill. Dumfries. Alainawi is the guilty party there. De Jong. Chance, surely! That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, red, nice interception. Gravenberg. Dumfries. Somerville in acres of space out wide. Diop can get it clear. Somerville. That's good play. Van de Ven. De Jong. Dumfries. Gravenberg.
Well, sometimes you just have to prepare for what's coming your way, and they know that they're going to be involved in certainly the next spell of physicality in dealing with an aerial approach.
Yeah, it's toe-to-toe, bicep to bicep, all about feet and inches. Gravenberg. Somerville swings in it's a mighty effort! And the header is disappointing in the end.
This was all about good movement in the box just to allow him to get to it.
Gravenberg.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Oh, nice one too, very nice. Cross in. And that has been cleared. Gakpo, hit into the middle. Gets good distance on it. Brahim Diaz, shifted upfield, and the counter is on. Well timed, excellent interception. Dumfries, aim forwards. Brobbey. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Mazraoui played up towards the front line. De Jong. Gravenberg. Played out to the right. Cross goes in there. Climbs up big! Another fruitless header.
The Netherlands really can do themselves a massive favour by making good use of this spell now.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. It's hit the crossbar. El Ainaoui, great defending, strong and determined. Gakpo. Gakpo chips it through. Might be danger here. Brobbey was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Diop, gently done. Ake. Van de Ven. Ake. Moved on forwards. Hakimi cuts it out. Diop is onto it in a flash. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Gakpo. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Brahim Diaz do have a chance to counter here. Morocco disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And he's running through. Out to the left it goes. Van der Ven. And he's there to get it away. Gakpo. Brahim Diaz wins the duel this time. It's an inviting looking ball that has been cut short. Gravenberg. Brobbey. There's the shot! No, not this time.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
El Ainawi. Brobbey. Dumfries. Somerville. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Saibari. Unahi. Hakimi. Oh, what a canny finish! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Gravenberg. Van Heck. Gravenberg. De Jong. And it's played forward. Hakimi gets across to intercept that. Mazraoui. Mazraoui forwards and with intent. Gravenberg. De Jong. Van Dijk. Van Heck. Moved on forwards. Ake. Van der Ven. This has gone, that's a foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And that was nowhere near his best. Gravenberg. That's really well manoeuvred. Somerville. It's a throw-in. Oh, there's a probing ball. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Van der Ven. De Jong. Aim forwards.
The Netherlands really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Back into the middle. Great defending, strong and determined. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Ake. De Jong. Van de Ven. And that could set him on his way. And he has been fouled there. Bruno sends that a long way. Diop. Gakpo looking to get on the end of this.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
De Jong. It's a good run down the right. Dumfries. Now here's the delivery.
The Netherlands clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
He's in plenty of space here. Up he goes! Goal, the Netherlands! And they get themselves in front! A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
The Netherlands go into the lead.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
Memphis Depay. It'll be a throw-in. So there's going to be another change here. Dumfries being applauded off here, having made a sizable contribution.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
That's really well manoeuvred. Time to deliver. He can get that clear. Brahim Diaz. A hefty challenge, but fair enough.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Memphis Depay providing an outlet on that flank. tries to get it clear.
The Netherlands surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Gravenberg, Somerville.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
I think we're just about done here. Searching pass he's played there. He's had a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. The changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
Ball's played through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Van Dijk clears it away.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Looking here to chip it through.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Van Heck. De Jong. Van Dijk. Van Dijk gently done. Lang. Lan tries making a foray down the right. And that's aimed into the middle. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Lan providing an outlet on that flank. There will be a throw-in. And that has been clubbed away. Gravenberg. De Jong. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Defending of the desperate variety. Moved on forwards.
They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
Morocco have to get it into the box and quickly. Weghorst. Weghorst played out to the left flank. Gakpo. Memphis Depay looking to run onto it. That's a throw. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And that is that. The Netherlands can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
This was a fantastic display, Peter, of expansive football. They stretched their opponents at every given opportunity and they ran them ragged. It was all highly impressive. This is a performance that...
There's the whistle. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Brahim Diaz, Peter, is a good example of the best of Spanish and the best of Africa. He's quick, he's agile, he's very good at taking the ball on the turn in tight spaces. He definitely has that element of the street footballer in him, which makes him a very exciting watch.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Brobbey have it back and can go again. Diop. Hakimi. Brahim Diaz. Offside again. Ake, Van de Ven, can his chance? Goal, the Netherlands! Brobbey at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Morocco finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Diop driven forward. Oh, a delicate chip through. Brahim Diaz. Hakimi. Brobbey. And now the breakaway. And back to the keeper they go. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Gravenberg. Somerville. Mazraoui gets over and intercepts. Up towards the front line. El Khanous. He's got away. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Unahi, and he shoots!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Dumfries. That's a throw. Dumfries. Oh, nice touch. Time to deliver. And a shot! Brahim Diaz. Hakimi, nicely aimed pass. De Jong. Van de Ven. De Jong. Gravenberg. Van de Ven. Oh, good spread. Now that's well seen too. Gravenberg. Plays it out wide. Van de Ven. Hit into the middle. Oh, smashing header! They've done it! 2-0 and in next to no time. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Gravenberg, gently done. Played out to the right. That's very neat. Somerville. He is just caressing the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Saibari, and the counter-attack is on for Morocco. Brahim Diaz. And here's Brahim Diaz. Van der Ven, looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Robbie. Gakpo. Van der Ven. Always onto this. Bruno breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. De Jong. The muscular approach does pay off here. Brahim Diaz. Hakimi picks it up out wide. Nice interception, well timed. And he thumps it clear. Unahi. Oh, shooting chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Moved on forwards. Van Heck. De Jong. And it's played forward. Somerville, that's a delicate pass. El Ainawi. Diop, he's gone direct here. That has been cut short. De Jong forwards and with intent. De Jong, great defending, strong and determined. Now who's going to be first to this? And here's Gakpo. Oh, sweet feet. The referee's awarded a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. That had too much on it. Gakpo. De Jong. Gakpo. Looking for a decent ball in. And he whips it across.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Ake shifted upfield. Gakpo. De Jong. He's in plenty of space here. Gakpo, and that's aimed into the middle. And he's cut it out.
The Netherlands clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Gakpo clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Lofted upfield. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Dumfries, aim forwards. Somerville, that's tidy. There are a few waiting for it. That looks a good cross. Dumfries, some resolute defence. It's De Jong! Van der Ven, who's set up one goal so far. Out of play for a throw. Gakpo. He is through here. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's been played through. Ake gets good distance on it. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Gakpo. And he's managed to get free. Gakpo flings it across. And that's too far for anyone. Into the channel. Oh, he's found support out wide. Wins the duel this time. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Gakpo. Gakpo looking to get on the end of this. Oh, can he get onto this?
The Netherlands are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Dumfries, lobbed in behind. He's had a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Robbie simply knew the ball was asking to be hit first time because of the way it arrived, and boy, did he hit it.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
The Netherlands find a position of real strength now. Is onto it in a flash. Mazraoui forwards and with intent. Shot a goal! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot on sight policy. It's just not working.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mazraoui. Played into... There's the header! He's got a goal! And they are right back within touch!
Morocco, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So is this the start of a comeback? Van de Ven. Gakpo. Diop. It's an inviting looking ball that. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Gravenberch. Somerville, showing good feet. Gravenberch. De Jong knocks it out wide. A chance to play it in. Here comes another cross. Unahi. It's a quick ball upfield. Calmly anticipates. Van Heck. Somerville looking to run onto it. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Oh, they could be caught out here. Van Heck moved on forwards. Somerville making good progress on the right-hand side.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Out to the left it goes. De Jong. Barry. Unahi, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Brahim Diaz has it out wide and in space. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Somerville. Can he latch on to this? Dumfries was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Gravenberch shifted upfield. Not much subtlety about that challenge. And it's played forward. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. El Khanous. Gravenberch. That's really well cleared. There will be a throw-in. Mazraoui. That's good play. Cross goes in, climbs up big! It's in! A goal at a really telling moment. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
We have got ourselves a game here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Out towards the flank. Gakpo. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And that's been won straight back. De Jong. Well, that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Gakpo. Alainawi aim forwards. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And it's half-time here.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
The Netherlands hold a skinny lead after a thrilling half. Bring on the second half. It's 3-2. And we are already promptly back underway. Gakpo. Now here's the delivery. Oh, what a climb! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Morocco, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Succumbs to the pressure. Van de Ven. Over to the left. That pass has been well intercepted. Gravenberg. Van de Ven. Tries to dink it through. De Jong. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Gakpo! Up he goes! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Unahi. Clearly not happy with that. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Gravenberg. De Jong. Dumfries. Done delicately. He's got to be a chance for a shot! Sticks it away! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Oh, look! Decent chance! Dumfries. Ake. Van de Ven. Ake. Van Dijk. Van Dijk. Oh, good-looking ball. Somerville. Brobby. Brobby played out towards the right wing. That's an excellent interception. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Gakpo, and it's lofted through him. And the shot! They've scored! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Ah, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact and sheer class.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Has a look and plays it forward. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Van de Ven. Ake. Ake shifted upfield. He has found the way through. Hakimi too strong for his opponent there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Yeah, I think the word from the touchline, Peter, is that defence needs to focus on runners and balls over the top.
Yeah, it's a clear change in approach, isn't it?
Yeah, and if they drop off, there has to be a strong level of industry from other departments in front.
Van de Ven. Dumfries. Moved on forwards. Van de Ven wins the duel this time. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Clipped into space. Van de Ven. De Jong. And here's Gakpo. It's gone out for a throw-in. Gets it away. And it's played forward. And he cuts out the supply. Van de Heck. Dumfries. It's a mighty effort! Oh, he got himself into a great position. Van Heck. Ake played out to the left flank. Van der Ven. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. De Jong. Mazraoui. Van Dijk cuts it out. Morocco have a free kick. Spread out to the left. Could try cutting inside here. Can he deliver? Mazraoui. Gakpo. Robbie. Van Heck. De Jong. De Jong forwards and with intent. Aim forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Van der Ven. Van Dijk. Van Dijk gently done. Cuts out the pass. Barry. Well timed, excellent interception. De Jong. Now then, the ball's come loose. Van Heck. Dumfries. Somerville. Bruno sends that a long way. Morocco have got it back and they'll have another go. Played out wide. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. De Jong. Oh, that's neat. Gravenberg. It's run loose here. Great defending, strong and determined. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Hakimi. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
And it's played forward. Dumfries makes the interception. Ake. Van der Ven. Gakpo. Nice control. Crossed into the box. It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
The Netherlands got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. Well read, nice interception. Ake. Van Dijk. Out to the left it goes. It's there! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
The Netherlands are having a ball here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
That's really well manoeuvred. Does really well to win the ball there. El Ainaoui. Moved on forwards. He's got space. It goes for a shot! And they've got rid. Mazraoui. El Ainaoui. Gakpo. Van de Ven. Gakpo. De Jong shifted upfield. The pass has gone astray. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Dumfries. Moved on forwards. Morocco are making a change now.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Saibari. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Gravenberg. Van Hek. Dumfries. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And the counter is on. Hakimi is onto it in a flash. And that is a little undercooked. Gravenberg. Somerville. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. That's an imaginative pass. Saibari over to the left. Oh, they can break here. Mazraoui. Dumfries wins the duel this time. The Netherlands making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's been drilled forward. De Jong. Marlen. Dumfries. Al-Ainawi providing an outlet on that flank. An uncompromising challenge. Oh, it's come loose. Caught offside that time. Nice physical challenge. Oh, nicely intercepted. De Jong. Van Dijk. Van Hecke. Dumfries. And here's Marlen. Al-Ainawi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Gravenberg has given away a free kick, and he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Brahim Diaz. Hakimi. Played into the box. Clears it away. Memphis Depay. Gakpo. De Jong looking understandably energised after his goal. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, played right into his path. And a chance! Verbruggen herring after the ball here. He's having a shot! No, that's just wide. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Gravenberg. Ake. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Brobbey! Keeper always had the measure of that. Memphis Depay. Lang. Proves too strong, and it's played forward. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. De Jong. Mazraoui. Oh, this looks sharp. It's an inviting looking ball, that. The pressing's intense. He's had a shot! And that's wide. And that's that. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, it was engaging, if not an edge-of-your-seat encounter, and importantly, it offered the right result.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening. So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Brahim Diaz, Peter, is a good example of the best of Spanish and the best of Africa. He's quick, he's agile, he's very good at taking the ball on the turn in tight spaces. He definitely has that element of the street footballer in him, which makes him a very exciting watch.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Somerville, Dumfries, some good work on the right flank here. Brobbey, Dumfries in acres of space out wide. It carries far too far and out of play. Moved on forwards. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Van Heck. Gakpo. He's in plenty of space here. It's an inviting looking ball that. Calmly anticipates. Gravenberg. Somerville. Dumfries. Gravenberg. That's a cute ball. Oh, played through for the wide man. Looking for a decent ball in. Van der Ven has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Gakpo! Fabulous save by Bruno! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
De Jong. Gakpo. Gravenberg. Dumfries. Somerville. Brobbey. Chance to deliver. Brahim Diaz. And that's really well manoeuvred. Brobbey. Gakpo succumbs to the pressure. Is onto it in a flash. Ake gets over and intercepts. Van Heck. Gravenberg. Dumfries. Somerville. That's very neat. De Jong. Diop, gently done. Gravenberg. Somerville. Aimed in towards the centre. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Brahim Diaz does really well to win the ball there. Oh, he's found support out wide. Gakpo, and he's certainly onside here. And that's been won straight back. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Morocco seem ready to just bide their time for the moment. Patience seems to be the operative word.
Somerville. Dumfries. The Netherlands going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Ake, aim forwards. Gakpo. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Been repelled. Brahim Diaz have it back and can go again. Now that's well seen too. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Nice control. Van der Ven. Saibarri. And now the breakaway. And that's put paid to a promising move. Somerville. And he cuts out the supply. El Ainawi. The Netherlands are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Somerville. Unahi. Oh, good spread. That pass has been well intercepted. Van Heck. De Jong. Ake. Van der Ven. De Jong. Gravenberg. Played down the flank. Cleared without complication. Gravenberg. Oh, nicely intercepted. And he has been fouled there. Dumfries. And it's played forward.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Dumfries. Somerville. Mazraoui. Mazraoui shifted upfield. Van der Ven. The referee's awarded a free kick. Van der Ven. Clearly not happy with that. Hakimi forwards and with intent. And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Gravenberg done delicately. Big chance, corner. De Jong goes short. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Gravenberg wins the duel this time. De Jong. Van der Ven. Ake. Van der Ven. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. And that's really well manoeuvred. Gakpo looking to get on the end of this. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Dumfries. Somerville. Somerville providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, what a climb! Goal, the Netherlands! A great delivery and a finish to match.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
The Netherlands are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Somerville. Dumfries. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Time and again they are repelled. He has found the way through. Gravenberg. Van Heck. The Netherlands are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Well-timed, excellent interception. And it's played forward. That has been cut short. De Jong. Out to the left it goes. Van der Ven in acres of space out wide. So who's he picking out? De Jong. Oh, that's a nice ball. A corner it is then. De Jong with the short one. There are a few waiting for it. And it's Ake. Big chance!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
De Jong. De Jong, gently done. Gakpo gets flagged offside. And that is a little undercooked. Gravenberg. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Oh, played through for the wide man. Gakpo. The Netherlands claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Keeper's dealt with that. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's found Robbie! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Mazraoui. Somerville. Dumfries. Oh, it's come loose. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Mazraoui. Played in by Mazraoui. Nice interception, well timed. Moved on forwards. Gakpo. Gravenberch. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Gravenberch. De Jong. Gravenberch. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Unahi. Now here's the delivery. Well read, and the danger is averted. El Ainawi. Unahi. El Ainawi. Robbie. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Van der Ven. A chance to play it in. Somerville. Saiberry. Oh, they could break here. Unahi. Into the channel. Hit into the middle. Driving on and making good progress. Brobbey does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Unahi, and the keeper's got it again. Diop, driven forward. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Van Heck. Gravenberch. Dumfries. De Jong. Unahi is the guilty party there. And it's Ake. Time to deliver. Unahi clears it away. De Jong stood his ground strongly. It's run loose here. Gravenberch. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. El Kanous. El Ainawi. El Ainawi, long ball upfield. Brahim Diaz, shifted upfield. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
The Netherlands are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. The Netherlands carrying a 1-goal lead. Over to the left. Unahi. Defending was strong and firm. Now then, the ball's come loose. El Ainawi. Aim forwards. Van de Ven. Gravenberg, gently done. It'll be a throw-in. That's good play. Gakpo. De Jong. Somerville, who does have an assist to his name. Played out to the right. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. De Jong. Gakpo. That's an excellent interception. Mazraoui, aim forwards. Gravenberg. De Jong. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. El Ainawi. Moved on forwards.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Ake. Van de Ven. Gakpo. Plenty waiting in the middle. Gakpo with the cross. Pinged towards the front line. Well read, nice interception. Van Heck. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, super find. Dumfries. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Great defending, strong and determined. El Khanous. And it's played forward. Gravenberg. He is just caressing the ball. Mazraoui is onto it in a flash. De Jong. The Netherlands are still that goal to the good. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He's in a great position here. Diop shifted upfield, and here's the chance to counter. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. It is quite a run he's making here. Hangs in a cross. Gakpo. Decent progress down the left. Van de Ven. Gakpo. Oh, sweet feet. Can he finish? The ball is loose and the chase is on. De Jong. Proves too strong. Unahi. Brahim Diaz. Saibari. Unahi. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
De Jong. Somerville. El Ainaoui does really well to win the ball there. Mazraoui. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Looking to break at pace. Van Dijk. Dumfries. Gravenberg. Van Hecke. Dumfries. Somerville. Dumfries. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression.
Climbs up big! Tried his hardest, but the cross asked too much of him in the end.
Look, there'll be no complaints at all with quick service like that. It's so difficult to defend when the ball comes in so swiftly. But you can't question the finishing in this instance. I think, though, there's enough grounds for them to keep working at it.
Mazraoui. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Moved on forwards. Van Hecke. Gravenberg, aim forwards. Probing pass. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Gravenberg is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He's through here. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Brahimi. Hakimi. Up he goes! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And it's played forward. De Jong. Brobbey. Brobbey played out to the left flank. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Mazraoui forwards and with intent. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Dumfries. De Jong. And that's really well manoeuvred. Somerville. Oh, it's played into the chance for a shot! No, not this time.
Oh, that was a cracking ball in because it just took the goalkeeper out of the equation.
De Jong. Van de Ven. Gakpo. Van de Ven. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Plays in and he shoots! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
The Netherlands are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Just too much on that. Van de Ven. That could spell trouble. Morocco seemingly requiring all hands on deck here. Players converging towards the centre.
Look, this is all about organisation now and getting people in the right place to deal with what's going to come at them, and there seems to be enough authority in trying to achieve that.
Unahi wins the duel this time. Can he spark a counter here? Van Dijk. Gravenberg. Mazraoui cuts it out. He's in plenty of space here. Mazraoui gets across to intercept that. Could move up a gear here. Oh, he's found support out wide. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. Gakpo. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Mazraoui. Mazraoui goes forward. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's played forward. So, what can they make of this? Tries a shot! And one more try! That's going to go a long way. That has found him in acres of space. Dumfries. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Van Heck. Somerville. Gravenberg. Dumfries. Brobbey. El Khanous. Moved on forwards. And he cuts out the supply. Ake. Van de Ven. Van der Ven in acres of space out wide. Cross deflected behind for a corner. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Keeper has taken decisive action. Brahimi. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Robbie! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
They've played it short, and it's Memphis Depay. Ake. Gravenberg. Oh, no question, that's a foul. De Jong. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Now, what about a counter-attack? Brahim Diaz, looking here to chip it through. Oh, what on the finish! And somehow he managed to miss it.
It's a good effort, and you can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
The Netherlands making another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Van Heck. Memphis Depay. Just 5 minutes left. Out for a throw. Aim forwards. Ake. De Jong. Gravenberg. Van Heck. Aim forwards. Robbie. Out to the right. Very nicely done. Gravenberg. Brahimi does really well to win the ball there. Brahimi was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
De Jong. Nice looking ball. It's a great ball. Robbie. Mazraoui, early ball out from the back. Ake. De Jong. Gakpo. Brahimi. Ambitious ball here. It's a nicely shaped ball. Robbie. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Caught offside that time. So there's going to be another change here. Hakimi, he's gone direct here. Gravenberg. Moved on forwards. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Brahim Diaz. Oh, shooting chance! Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And there goes the final whistle. The Netherlands are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I certainly enjoyed a really good show of collective effort, both in attack and defence, Peter. I think they had good numbers for the link-up play in attack, and players...
So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Brahim Diaz is someone who had a very interesting football education, Peter. He spent time in his youth, both in Manchester and Madrid, and he's had a real elite upbringing. And it's easy to see why those schools of thought have had an influence on his game. He's very intelligent with his movement, he's smart.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. El Khanous. Mazraoui. And it's played forward. That has been cut short. Van de Ven. Gakpo. Unahi. Oh, this looks sharp. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Gravenberg. Somerville. Gravenberg forwards and with intent. Somerville! Too close for comfort. Gravenberg. Van Heck. Gravenberg. Brobbey played out towards the right wing. Gakpo tries a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
El Ainawi succumbs to the pressure. Gravenberg with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Van de Ven. Ake moved on forwards. Van Dijk aimed forwards. Van de Ven is onto it in a flash. Calmly anticipates. Van de Ven. Ake, and that's really well manoeuvred. Van de Ven. Gravenberg. Dumfries. Somerville. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And he thumps it clear. It'll be a throw-in. Oh, nice touch. And it's Van Dijk. And he's well positioned here. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Play towards the front line. Dumfries. Great. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Deftly away. That's a cute ball. Decent chance! Goal, the Netherlands! And it's the Netherlands who take the lead. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
Morocco finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Diop shifted upfield. Hakimi. Oh, he's found support out wide. Hakimi. El Ainawi. The Netherlands have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
Well, this opening spell has been one big plus. They should look to add to it, not subtract.
Dumfries played with finesse. Great chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Robbie made himself the key component of a very good move. That's how you get behind a defence.
Gakpo. De Jong. Gakpo. Van de Ven providing an outlet on that flank. It's gone behind for a goal kick. That's a little off target. Hakimi, gently done. De Jong. And it's played forward. Hakimi cuts it out. Mazraoui. Quarter of an hour played. The Netherlands are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Gakpo. That's a nicely shaped ball. Hakimi. Driven forward. Van Dijk, some resolute defending there. Ake. Van de Ven. Gakpo. Gakpo in acres of space out wide. Lovely bit of skill. Looking for a decent ball in. That is lovely. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. De Jong goes short. Gakpo. Van de Ven. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Somerville tries a measured ball. Elainawi, lofted upfield. Ake gets across to intercept that. Somerville. Van de Ven. Gakpo with the... Oh, smashing header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Dumfries. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And he has been fouled there. Dumfries. That's very neat. Mazraoui does really well to win the ball there. Mazraoui did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Gakpo. He's in plenty of space here. It's a goal kick. Gravenberg. Ake. De Jong. De Jong forwards and with intent. Van de Ven. Now he's got space here. And a chance! He scores! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Oh, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact and sheer class.
The Netherlands are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established. The Netherlands have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Probing pass, good take, and it's shot at goal! That's another chance! Goal! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! Verbruggen, some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Van der Ven has created one goal already. Gakpo providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, great header! It's there! Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
Yeah, diving header is always a pleasurable sight, and that was just about perfect.
And now he has two. So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Up towards the front line. And that has been clubbed away. Gakpo. Riyad. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Gakpo. Oh, it's played into the area. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. That's been drilled forward. Van Dijk makes the interception. Gravenberg. Somerville. Gravenberg. Both sides a bit too casual in possession. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. It's a quick ball upfield. Dumfries. Gakpo. A chance to play it in. Up he goes! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Hakimi. Oh, sweet feet. And here's Brahim Diaz. El Ainawi. Hakimi. Brahim Diaz. De Jong gets over and intercepts. Moved on forwards. And they can counter here.
really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And that's really well manoeuvred. And the ball's come loose here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Ake, spread out to the left. Gakpo. De Jong. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Mazraoui. Unahi. That's an imaginative pass. Looks a good ball through. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. Dumfries. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. De Jong has got himself a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Van Dijk. Van der Ven. Oh, that's a nice ball. And he's heaved it away. Ball's gone out of play. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Gravenberg. Somerville. Mazraoui. Forward it goes. Oh, can he get onto this? Van der Ven. Gakpo. Oh, such a clever touch. That's really well cleared. De Jong. Oh, a delicate chip through. And that has been cleared. Oh, what a climb! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Oh, that look of disbelief.
Van Hek. Somerville. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Can he finish? Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Aim forwards. He's had a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Van der Ven gets good distance on it. Pinged towards the front line. Dumfries. Gravenberg. De Jong. De Jong forwards and with intent. He's shooting! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot. Brahim Diaz. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Out for a throw. Van de Ven. Gakpo. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Mazraoui shifted upfield. Van Heck. Van de Ven. And here's Gakpo. That's a throw. Oh, that's nice. Lofted in. Time to deliver. Gakpo. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. The Netherlands have themselves a chance from the spot. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
A picture of confidence, that was never missing.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. And the half-time whistle goes.
The Netherlands